We're here today because it's important that we come out and we let our elected officials know what's important to us.
The little guy needs to stand up every once in a while, and the little guy's standing up right now.
We have to be involved, we have to know them, they have to know us by a first-name basis, and then our concerns will be their concerns.
You can't just expect the people in Washington to know what you're thinking. You have to come here and really express it.
We're really thrilled that you're all here today for the OU Advocacy Annual Mission to Washington.
Welcome to our nation's capital. I just want to say thank you for taking the time to come here from all over the country.
Understand the great privilege we have to be one of 3 generations, to live at a time when there's a sovereign Jewish state. With that privilege comes a responsibility, and that's to preserve it for the future.
And I want to thank you for supporting H.R. 5, which we cleverly call the Student Success Act. Thank you for being here. Get out there and spread the word.
Edwin Zagger. Very nice to see you as well. Great, please come on in, everybody.
We really wanted to come in here and thank you for
to sit in a room with a senator or congressman, have them look at you and actually listen to you.
Our constituents.
You actually feel that your voice has an impact.
We had lunch over at the Senate where we had a chance to hear many senators from both sides of the aisle.
I want to thank you for being you, and I want to thank you for being here.
I'm here because I believe in what you do.
The Iran issue and the president's decision on what deal he's going to make with Iran is foremost in our minds.
We must make sure, by any means necessary, that Iran does not get a nuclear weapon.
No deal is better than a bad deal.
Keeping these very strong sanctions in place, and you know what, making them even stronger.
It's important for us to speak out now before any sort of deal is reached with Iran.
When you have the toughest decisions, you don't let politics interfere. You do the right thing. The more I learn, the more I'll tell you.
And our ally is Israel, and that is a stabilizing force.
We stood with Israel, and ladies and gentlemen, we completed those free trade agreements and we removed those boycotts from Bahrain and Oman.
And for 23 years, I have voted to assist the state of Israel.
We work together on a number of topics, and one is, by the way, energy efficiency. And we're trying to ensure that nonprofits do have the ability, including synagogues, to be able to take advantage of this legislation.
I'm confident that as soon as we get a vote on that legislation, we will be able to pass it.
Going back to 2009, I have fought every year since to increase the amount of these Homeland Security dollars specifically for the use by not-for-profits and religious organizations.
Can people of faith practice their faith? The answer to that should always be yes.
We won't tolerate any country participating in BDS.
And I attribute that in no small way to you, to the faithful and persistent engagement that you bring to each of us in our home states and in Washington.
We were over at the White House. We heard from some of the members of staff of the administration
that we can protect everyone.
And the next time something like this comes around, definitely get involved.
Was typically the target.
It's not so difficult to do. What you need to do is you need to come here, you need to have thought about the issue, you need to be passionate about it, and if you can engage in conversation around something that's important to you, your words will have an effect.
We've been given a democracy, which is such an unbelievable opportunity, and using that democracy and seeing that relationship and the benefits that it has, it only inspires you to do more.